All right, so today is August 1st, 2020. I wanted to do a quick tarot reading for the month. I haven't done one of these for a while, and there's just been so much going on all over the place all the time that I've been putting a lot of energy into other things, trying to keep up with information and disinformation and healing and so many other things. It's been a lot of energy, a lot of intense energy. So I finally feel like I have a moment to breathe. And so I wanted to just pull a really simple pull. I want to do a 3-card pull. Card of the month, what else to know, and where is this going? Like I've said before, but it's been a while, these don't predict the future. This is just an energetic reading. It's kind of like tapping into where are we right now and what's going on. So this is what I really, really love. So I want to get back to it. I use tarot. It's just a tool to help myself and others tap into emotional blocks and energy and into your higher self. So if this message does not resonate with you, then it's not for you. Just leave it alone. If anything does resonate for you, then it is for you. I don't believe in coincidences. If you're watching this video, you were brought here for some reason, whatever it might be. Okay, so card of the month, 8 of Swords. There's a woman blindfolded, and she is surrounded by a gate of 8 swords. She's got her arms tied behind her back, but as you can see, they're really loose bindings. She could easily get herself out of those if she wanted to. This is all about, this is deception. This is deception and a gate, a barricade of swords to entrap you. But if you would just take off the blindfolds, if you would just, move your arms a little bit, the bindings would fall and you'd be able to see clearly enough to get around those swords without cutting yourself. There is a sense of being trapped, a sense of being imprisoned, but it is a mental prison. Swords represent our mental faculties. She's a prisoner of her own mind, and she's blindfolded. The water behind her, which represents emotions, is calm. It is still. There is nothing to fear. But you have to take that first step in removing the blindfold. And I think it's interesting that it's 8 of Swords and August is the 8th month of the year. Okay, so card of the month. What else do we need to know? Justice. This is card number 11. We have a full moon in Aquarius on August 3rd at 11 degrees. And the sun opposing it in Leo is at 11 degrees. 11 represents light. It represents intuition. It represents passing into a new portal, another dimension. It also represents justice. She's holding the scales, the balance. Everything needs to come into balance. She's got, again, the sword to cut through the mental entrapments. Okay, and then where is this going? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, this is a card that to me says you can have it all. This represents a woman, but it can be for anybody. And it represents somebody who has who has every good thing, charisma, success, a strong network of friends, community support, career, psychic abilities. She has everything. If you look at her face, she's completely confident. She is, she knows who she is, and she doesn't falter from that. She's not swayed by anybody else's, opinions or chatter. She knows who she is, and she stands in that strength. And, she's got a lot of power and a lot of passion behind her. A lot of power and a lot of passion. So I think what I'm feeling is that, you know, right now there's a ton of information that's going around. Everybody knows what's going on in the news, and it could be in your own personal life as well. This doesn't have to be played out on a global scale. I think that it is. It could just be, you know, what's going on in your personal life. Like, where are you being held back? Where are you holding yourself back, but you think that somebody or something else is actually holding you back, but it's all in your head. You can set yourself free from whatever you feel is trapping you if you just take the first step, and that requires bravery. As you do that, as you let go of the blindfold, and as you remove yourself from that mental prison, you are going to see justice. You are going to enter another portal, a higher dimension where you can see clearly and you know what is right and what is wrong, because we do live in a third dimensional world where polarity and duality exists. There is right and wrong on this plane. There is dark and light. There is, all of these opposing yin and yang, opposing sides. For every action, there is a reaction. So, but you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see that, and you will be strong in your intuition. Follow your intuition. That is your higher self, your first gut feeling. Go with that one. That is your body and your spirit telling your mind, do this. This is what's right. Your intuition will never lead you astray, even if it looks like it makes no sense on paper. Always follow your intuition. You can never go wrong with that. And once you are able to tap into your intuition and take those steps into trusting it and walking through the portal, this portal, to me, it could be going from the third and fourth dimension into the fifth dimension, which is what the earth is collectively, the beings on earth are creating and going towards. Once you're able to do that and trust in yourself, everything that was eluding you before is going to be coming to you, because you're standing in your truth. You're being true to yourself. You're not being swayed by what other people are saying or what's popular or not popular around you. You're standing in your truth, and when you shine your light and you are yourself, your highest, truest self, you cannot fail, and you attract all good things to you. All good things. Anything that you might be losing at that time, relationships, jobs, friendships, whatever, trust the process and know that you might not be energetically aligned with them anymore. So it is a goodbye, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a tragedy. Things come and go in our lives at all different times for different reasons. And if you are tapping into your tuition, and if you are trusting yourself, you will be vibrating at a higher level, a different level, and the things and the people that are no longer energetically aligned with you are going to fall away. And it's like, without passing any judgment on that, it's like letting the dead weight just fall away. They're going on a different direction. They're going on a different path, and that's okay. You don't need to be angry. You don't need to be upset. Your life is not ruined. It can be painful sometimes to say goodbye to these things, but all in all, you're transcending. You're transcending and you're vibrating higher, and that's always a good thing. And that looks different for everybody. So that's my reading for August 2020.